and recover. Just recover all of these. Just sit in there and recover. Your stamina will still go down. Um, and stamina is sort of how long you can stay in. So you've entered camp and started to recover from the elements. There's also traders in here which you can buy stuff off, um, which is a little bit handy. But unfortunately, you can't buy water skins or what's the names, water skins or winter clothing, which seems a bit silly. Let's zoom in here a bit. I think I see a. No, there's nothing in here. And this is sort of where you can get stuff. I really wish you could buy water skins and winter clothing, but you can stay in these and you'll slowly recover from the elements. I really wanted to show you more on the what's the names. So We'll wait till we recover a little bit more. I'll just give it a minute or two. Actually, no, we've spent long enough here, I think. We'll just go back to the camp. I'll see if I can't find another camp with our owl, so I can show you the non-storyline part of these things. And we'll just... Because your owl disappears once you die, but he just comes back to camp. So you're going to basically summon him again. Which is why another reason why you don't want to sort of die in the out and about. So, nope, he has not found anything. Let us go south. I'll zoom out a bit so we've got a bit of... Now, so you'll see these markers on the map, of course, as you would expect to. They've got different things. The main ones to look out for are castor oil, flint, and Wushu, which are for the daily quest, which are very easy to farm and great to get and have. And then you have these little thingy tokens, which will get us into a fight. Now let's see what he's got. What kind of buff has he got? Critical hit rate. No, we're running away. We are running away from that. Now, see, when I first started, I just sort of fought all the fights because I thought if I don't, someone else will take them, and then I won't be able to find enough points per day to get my daily done. But after playing it a bit, it's like, no, I don't care. I'll fight the ones that I can beat, and I'll ignore the other ones. So actually, let's get on our horse. It's good to have a horse in these regions. It's extremely good to have a horse. And you can transfer. You can buy one in the old world like this one, and then transfer it over. It's no problem, no big deal there. I mean, it was the first sort of week when the transfer wasn't working. And you got these icons. These that little wood icon. You can cut down these trees. It's not like wood in the old world. There's kind of these it's new materials like the corks and the cores and things like that. And then you've got the little hunting icon, which is a little bow and arrow, and you sort of come across those. Goats are really good. They drop sheepskin. I swear they should drop should be called deers, and they should drop the chamois, and they should drop the chamois skins. But as it is, that's just how it goes. There's another fight here. Let's see what this one is. Let's see. Accuracy. Now, see, this shouldn't be too hard. Now, let's just... I'll do this quickly. If we start getting our butts kicked. Wudang on alert. No opening the Taiji for you. I don't think I'll bother. I was using ancient Tai Chi. Let's get out of here. Let's just run. We're going to need to eat, aren't we? There's some castor oil. See, as you can see, there's some castor oil. I'll probably pick those up because I will need them. As much as I want to teach you guys here, and see, now we've got our first debuff, coldness disease. If we get knocked down, if we get injured, we get knocked down. So if they hit us, we get knocked down. It is a little bit frustrating because if you don't have enough winter clothing, that's what happens. I'd prefer if it sort of took forever to get that illness and the hunger went up really quickly, which it says it does, but you get ill way easier than you get hungrier. But that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Let's pick up this as much castor oil as possible, because you want to pick up these every time you see them because they're used in water sacs and the winter clothing, and you need both to survive in this region. Even if you're just doing what's the name? Western regions, you'll still need castor oil plants for your water sacs. So definitely. Oh, Esaurus. Let's get out of here. And there's another one just up here. Let's get out of range of this guy. Oh, can't do this now. Okay. We're out of battle. So let's see. Come on, here we go. He's found us a camp. Gooder. But yeah, I don't have the resources on me at the moment. But I really wanted to make this video, get something out. So I thought we'd make this, and we'll just close that because we don't need the map at the moment. What do we get? Oak Summit. I'm sort of chucking away everything except these Sunwashed Tarn maps because I want to finish that one first. Otherwise, it's just going to fill up my inventory like crazy, and I don't want that to happen. Let's get another thing to eat because eating's the easiest thing, and it might as well empty your inventory a little bit, right? You know, as long as you got, it's good to keep. I mean, even if you only have water sacs. Actually, water sacs are less useful because that's that can give you can't use flying skills debuff, which is like whatever. But the cold one is the knockdown, which can really get frustrating. Here we go. This should be just a normal encounter here, as you can see. And there's foxes. They drop fox furs. And there's these things. Always bust open these. You never know if you're going to find a sack to pick up like that. There's two of them. Like I was saying with the treasures, you can get poisoned on these as well. But if you don't get poisoned, if you get poisoned on these, just try again, because these are randomly poisoned, whereas the treasures are always poisoned if they're poisoned once. We'll open up our Northern Plains reward. That'll give us a nice green cloud pills. It'll give us some more of those, and I've still got those that I can't use, and it'll give us a bunch more resources, which we don't use because it's all for traps and things, and yeah, I don't make traps. We'll just loot all. I wish they'd really make like, yes, I confirm on all of these things, just give me them all. It's like, yes, I know they're going to bound to me, I want them still. And we'll use that. And that's sort of how you can go around and pick up stuff and just open that stuff when you find these things. But essentially now this is how most camps go. You talk to the person, and you'll get these options. So you can sort of this is sort of the general, like, I'm going away now. I think the first one here, you'll learn that someone will give you bonuses to affinity with that faction, sinister or righteous, and some will give you negatives. So I think this one is the bonus one. No, that's the negative one. Okay. So that's the. Yeah, see, now it goes up 5. I went down 2, went up 5, so I gained 3. This one also has one. Doesn't she? No, she doesn't. And these guys just talk to you. Yeah. But there's also other... let's try and find one more, shall we? I want to find one that has a task to do. So we'll just keep going until we run out of stamina, basically, which is no problem. However, if you want to keep stamina left over, it's perfectly fine to go back to camp, talk to the butler there, and leave, because the extraneous stamina will carry over. Now, there is a limit. You can only have 220 stamina saved up, as it says there. And it says it right there, like, you know, the remaining stamina you have when you leave the New World will be kept for your next New World expedition. So sometimes it's better to leave and come back than just to, we'll just zoom in a bit so we don't stumble across. There's Flint, so as you can see, Flint on the ground. Let's just, and now it's flashing, you tell me that I'm thirsty. It gets a little bit annoying, but what can you do? We'll just jump on my horse, actually. I've got the new Girdle Meridian unlocked, which you get after 600 roaming points, and that'll, if you equip that, it'll give you another point of this. So when you meditate, it'll fill up your basically your flying skill bar twice. So we'll just kind of go pretty far south, although it's not that far south, is it? There's still a lot of map. Hey, look, I found one. I found a camp. Perfect. We'll just break open this. So, boom. Is that going to have anything in it? Nope. Is that going to have anything in it? Nope. Okay, we'll talk to the Lecher. He's got this one, the What's Happening. And this will give you some reputation. Now, if we go to this one here, the Explosion of Jianghu, this will tell you what your stuff is. This is where I'm up to in the story. This is the roaming point thing. I've got 398 for the Righteous faction. I must have dropped a little bit. But it's still Admiration, and now I'm up to Admiration with the Sinister faction, which is good. Hopefully I can... How many thingies do I have? 395. I need 5 more. I believe if you talk to this guy... I don't think you want to say this one. I can't find the interesting whose footsteps it is. You don't need to figure out. Ah, that's a bad one. Okay. Nope, that's another bad one. Let's just keep saying them. And there we go. There we go, another 5 up for that. So I'm hopefully trying to get them all to 400. And now see, why stop the music? This is the one that'll give you a little mini game. Just the normal sort of mini games. You can get the scholar one, the painter one, or the musician one. I haven't seen a Wei Chi one, which is a bit, I'd like that, but I suppose it's a little bit trickier without knowing the answers. There's also a quiz, like a riddle thing, which you can do when you find those. So, you just play the music MIDI game, and then I think we'll be done after this. Oh, this won't work because I'm way too going to be not have enough frame rate for this. So we'll just sort of fail it. And you get stuff out of it. So we got Score of the North's Affection Messy. You can get the perfect one if you do it perfectly and you open it. And it has stuff in there for you. So we've got a shallow experience. If you do it well, you get a bunch of fame and etc. etc. So that's about all I wanted to show you. You can sort of talk to different guys, get different factions up, get your roaming points, come to the roaming prize thing, open these boxes. See the next one, 6,000. I'll get another one. I'm pretty close, but I mean, you can only get 1,200 a day. So that's sort of... still a fair bit, and 1,200 takes a lot. It's not easy. You've got to go around doing things here and there. You're more likely to get about 300 a day. The good thing is, after you do one of those things, you get this little buff here, which says concentrate without interruption. You can't use any skills, so you can't use any skills or use any things, but you can still pick stuff up, and people can't attack you either. So we'll just go back to the camp and head on out of here, and I'll show you why you might want to have a bath after coming back from the new world. So yeah, we'll just talk to our traveling butler here. He has a few, if I can select him, there we go. He's got a few selection of things, hatchet, mining hoe, and fishing rod, although I haven't seen fish in the new world yet, so yeah. You can also use this to recover stamina, and you can use these to do other stuff. You've got some recipes to learn to be able to make stuff. You can buy bigger backpacks, but you can also buy these with green cloud to get green cloud pills. With things like the experience, the music things. So you can get those. Let's see if I have enough to exchange. I did. Yeah, I had enough of those things. You can also get these, which are, you get complete landscape scrolls. You can turn them in for 20 tokens, or you can save them up and be able to show the entire map. I'd prefer to get the tokens. And how many? I don't have enough. I don't have any of those left, but I've traded in a few for some tokens, and we'll just open up those cloud pills and nom those up. So this will level up a bit faster. So you just sort of, these are really easy to get a hold of. It's kind of cool. And then we'll go back So yeah, I want to go back home. So we'll go back home. And that'll just put us back into our home. If you do get kicked out while you're in your home, you get chucked out in front of the inn. So don't worry about that too much if that happens to you. So if your stamina goes to 0 and you get chucked out, don't worry too much. You'll be fine. You're meant to come out at the inn. But if you leave using the butler, you'll appear in your home. So yeah, I'll just quickly change out this torch, which I'm probably still holding. And I'll show you sort of what you do after you've gone to the new world. As you run around, you'll get rowing points, and you'll unlock stuff, and you'll find fragments and stuff. There's no specific way to know where anything is except the bits on the map. The camps, I swear some people think they're in specific spots, but they seem random to me because I've had like your camp where you spawn. I've had a camp spawn right next to that, and then I've come back there after like 20 minutes and it's no longer there. So it's not guaranteed spots for those camps. So we'll just place this back in my backpack here and take back my flute. So we'll equip up my flute, and we'll want to go to the goods here. Take out our skill fragment. Was there any materials I got? Yeah, the castor oil plants. We'll take those. And see, I've got some bound ones here because I dropped them. I use those for my daily. And other than that, we can just leave all that stuff in there. And then we'll just go to the script shelf. Go to the Tansen sword store and store one of those. We didn't. Unfortunately, I wish we'd gotten another one, because then I could have got level 1 of that and shown you that. But unfortunately, that's how it is. Now, I think that's about all we'll do. We've got a couple of things in the house that you just explore and do stuff that you can sort of explore for yourself. Find out what bits have benefits and what bits are just decorative. One thing that you definitely will want is a bath, because you can jump in the bath and this will cure those illnesses. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you want to see in these episodes, what you need explained. If you know anything I don't, please do let me know, because I'm learning just as much as you are. There's a lot of stuff I'm still not clear on, but I experiment and look around and try to discover these things so other people don't have to. So, because that's kind of who I am. But yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.